Our next selection of a sample for you from a male-dominated field here. It's a prolific female director, writer, producer. So let's take a look and then we'll announce who it is.
This is the most sacred place in all of India for all of us Indians. When I came to Vrindavan, I was like, okay, let's go take a bath in the Yamuna. And I heard some devotees tell me, don't go there. I came here to ask Mother Yamuna for her blessings because I will play her role in my next dance to show her personality. I was born in a town very close to Haridwar, and as soon as I turned 2, my parents moved to Boise, Idaho, USA. And I grew up there. They homeschooled me, and I completed my electrical and computer engineering degree. But as a child, I was always very interested in arts. I always had this desire, this longing in my heart that I want to go to India someday and learn classical Indian dancing from where it originated. I'm going on a trip with some girls from the nearby villages to see the condition of the Yamuna.
Bhajo karuna nidhan ghansham Bhajo karuna mai shama.
According to the tradition, Yamuna is a beautiful goddess, one of God Krishna's loving queens, who has appeared in the form of a river, giving joy and eternal blessings to whomever bathes in or drinks from her water. The girls I'm going to meet are from a nearby village called Barsana. Barsana is in the northern Indian state Uttar Pradesh, in the region called Braj. Covering an area of about 3,800 square kilometers, Braj lies within the Golden Triangle of Delhi, Jaipur, and Agra. Braj has had an extensive influence on the entirety of Indian culture. 5,000 years ago, Krishna, the hero of the sacred epics Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Puran, is said to have spent his childhood and adolescence in Braj. Attracted by the selfless love of the inhabitants of this land, Lord Krishna gave up his lordship, wealth, and opulence and settled here. Wandering around the lush forests of the banks of the cooling river Yamuna as a simple, naughty, and incomparably charming cowherd boy, Krishna, also known as Shyam, or one with a beautiful bluish complexion, gave joy to everyone.
I suffice to say that Krishna Leela, who is the founder Acharya of Karuna Productions, has made TOVP, Unity in Diversity. We're all migrants, European Hindu leader of the refugee crisis. She's been very prolific in helping to spread Krishna consciousness through various social issues. She's not here. Krishna Kanti will accept on her behalf. Just a quick note, the number of filmmakers relative to the number of devotees worldwide is maybe 10 or 15 or maybe maximum 20. Whatever way you can encourage them and give them your support. It's a very rare breed indeed. And so let's all give a Hari Bol for Krishna Leela, who is probably working on another film right now. Now the next Lifetime Achievement Award. This is because people have been working decades at this, not just a few years. This person has been working since 1989. He's won awards. He's been doing unique work in the area of documentaries. You have to have a specific mindset to be able to capture people in their real life conditions. Let's take a look at how this devotee has adapted that stuff.
We're riding a four-wheel drive Maruti van on a backcountry road of Assam. After a week-long spell of rain, the road ahead has collapsed. It's a case of leaving our two vehicles behind and handle luggage by hand across this makeshift bamboo bridge. More hardship lies ahead. I'm told to hop on a bike. While watching at a distance my orange hard-shelled suitcase being carried on someone's head across the fields. My driver drops me off where an auto rickshaw has been waiting. He then picks up three youngsters and drives back to lend a hand to the party left behind. I suddenly find myself on my own. What's that straw hut behind the stream? Not wanting to intrude, I call out in Bengali, in case the resident might be interested to shake hands with a Frenchman. A man does come out, and suddenly, unseen from behind me, a lady with a basket tied on her back gives me a fright, brushing right past my shoulder. What's now on my mind is how friendly my very first tribal encounter is about to turn out.
এখানে আপনার বাড়ি আপনার ছেলে এই জায়গা খুবই সুন্দর আমি ভালোবাসি.
A smile breaks on the face of my first tribal acquaintance. Thank God for that. Although these rituals are different from my own tradition, I quickly recognize an unmistakable mood of devotion in these monks. They remind me of the Vaishnava monks in my own community near Calcutta. The scripture here is unknown to me, but these men's faith in Holy Scripture confirms my own. Their reverential chanting of holy names, the offerings of fruits and grains and sweets, differ only in details from those of my tradition and many others. Puja in daily practice usually entails making an offering to Lord Buddha. I'm reminded the words of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, a great Vaishnava theologian. Due to my practice of a different kind, he said, I cannot understand this system of theirs, but I know that here is being worshipped my same adorable Lord.
My name is Vijay Venugopal Das. My wife and I were one of the first few to start implementing the Bhakti Vriksha system. Everyone is considered as part of the family. They are helped in all aspects of their lives. One may think that this is natural to Indians, but if you go to Russia, you'll be amazed to see how Krishna consciousness has taken place over there. There are no Indians in these groups. It is all integrated as part of their culture. It is completely native. They have to do everything in their own language. Just like Indians are spread all over the world, nowadays Russians are spread all over the world, and wherever they are going, Bhakti Vriksha is going. That has gone to China, And Bhakti Vriksha you'll find also in South America, in Argentina.
Well, before Vasudeva arrives, I want to say that he did Timeless Village of the Himalayas, which was broadcast on cable, and it took a big award at that time. He made Mountain Monks somewhere in the Gulf, discovering Radhadesh, Tirumala Hills. He made Govardhan Eco Village, and half a dozen more. And he just received the best documentary at the Kolkata International Short Film Festival last week. Let us give an award to Vasudeva Prabhu, a Lifetime Achievement Award.
We are preparing a new video on the same theme to show that the Bhakti Vriksha approach doesn't just apply to Indians. There's groups in Russia, in America, in the UK, so the next will be called Bhakti Vriksha Global. And so this film, Nrsimhananda, is a feature length, and I've been working on it for the last 5-6 years. It's a bit at a standstill at the moment, so maybe if anybody feels inspired to help me out, I'd be very appreciative. Thank you very much.
BhakTV ki.
নমস্কার, আমার নাম সুমেধাবী রাধা দেবী দাসী। আজকে আপনাদের কাছে এই অনুষ্ঠানে আমি নিয়ে যাব আপনাদের সেই চন্দ্রোদয় মন্দিরে। আপনারা দেখবেন আমাদের ইসকনের ফাউন্ডার আচার্য শিলা প্রভুপাদকে। তাহলে আপনারা এক্ষুনি দেখলেন মহাপ্রভুর জন্মস্থান যোগপীঠ।
পরমেশ্বর ভগবান শ্রীকৃষ্ণ যেমন শ্রীধাম বৃন্দাবনে
Last year we started cable TV and are reaching over 2 million people by broadcasting live in the morning, noon and evening. Our next project is to have Iskcon Mayapur 24-hour channel.
Haribol.